Welcome to another exciting edition of RDR Talking Numbers. You are tuned in to the YouTube channel, and we'll be doing our weekend review. Do us a quick favor. Make sure you hit subscribe, like, comment, share, do all those wonderful things. We want to provide you or continue to provide you great content that's both controversial and entertaining. And that's how we'll be able to do that, by sharing this with other NBA fans and things like that. So we're going to give you our week in review. It's going to be closer to about a 2-week review. We were off last week with the holidays and such, but we're going to jump right in with Christmas Day. Lakers, Clippers.
Yeah.
Ryan, that was your
that
was on your list.
So we got Anthony Davis was talking a lot. Was talking cash. You know, he was running his mouth like a week prior. He told them you're gonna see a new LeBron that day and all this. I didn't see no new LeBron. I saw LeBron James. LeBron James is who he is. He's one of the best ever, but he is about to be 35 years old.
Okay.
He has played 17 years, but what I'm starting to see is them upper echelon small forwards. He don't want no smoke. He don't want no smoke from them, man. You get him against them lower tier guys, he do what LeBron do. When it's time for him to go toe to toe with them other guys, the Kevin Durant's, the Kawhi Leonard's, the Paul Georges, he let somebody else guard that guy.
And I will say this, and that's why, that's one of the reasons why going into the season, even as a Laker guy,
Yeah.
Clippers were my pick.
You picked them.
Because they have two of those guys.
Yes.
So there's no hiding. Well, I guess you can hide.
Still can hide.
You
but
can
he
hide.
can still hide.
But you
man,
got two of them.
He got two of them, man. And he just seemed like he don't want to take that on. He don't want that. Like young LeBron used to like to battle the Melos, the Paul Pierces.
On Christmas Day, in Game 7 of the conference finals, going down the stretch, you would see 35 from this guy, 31 from this guy.
But breaking news. He's been playing center field for the last 3, 4, 5 years.
Ooh, that's real.
So it's like,
you ain't gonna get no argument from
the
me.
thing about the Lakers, they beating the teams they supposed to be.
Yes.
And they're competing against the teams that are
that's
gritty and upper echelon.
And that's what, but
I don't expect him to check creme de la creme no more. I expect him to get his team to where they need to get to, and then you got 4 games to win a championship. That's been the recipe for definitely with the
Cavaliers. Yeah, definitely.
The tail end of Miami, but all through the Cavs second time,
Let's just get there.
Let's get to the point. You got 4 games, and that 16 series proved.
It's the West. It's the West, though.
I agree with you 100%. That's why they're winning all these games up front.
Trying to get
when the train fall off the tracks, we got enough.
We got some momentum,
leeway. Where you know what I'm saying.
The snowball already rolling.
I hear everything. I hear everything y'all saying.
Now let me ask you.
He don't even want to.
He has invented anything is possible with 4 games.
Listen. He don't want it with nobody's top guy.
I think he'll admit it. You want him to admit it?
He won't admit that.
Okay.
He'll never admit that.
Let me ask you this.
But what I want to say too is this. The whole Michael Jordan stuff, Michael Jordan was scared of nobody.
I haven't heard that conversation.
You ain't
He got quiet.
And
it got
quiet. Real quiet.
It got quiet.
They
Because
shut up now.
I just was, as I was
realize
waiting for you
what
guys
it
to
is.
get here,
I
I forget which Instagram channel it is, but I was looking at one of them and they just put up some stuff. It was some Washington games. 51 and then 44.
Yeah.
Like, he was still.
I think at the end of the day, when you look at the numbers, he still got the numbers. So you're kind of, okay, we'll ignore. He can't check nobody no more.
I'm not ignoring it.
And we know you're not going to ignore it.
I'm not ignoring it because
we know that.
I like. Look, you can get just as pumped blocking a guy's shot or stopping a guy. Like Patrick Beverly, dude, you let Patrick Beverly D you up for game time.
I want to address that.
Okay?
I definitely
That's
want
a
to
play. He made a play.
That's a play. And I was telling you, I called you and I said this. I'm taking back what I said about Patrick Beverly. He can go to a rec league right now and dominate. There ain't no guy in no rec league.
Defensively.
There's no guy in that rec league that is good as LeBron James.
But
Nowhere.
He made one play though.
But
He
did you
made
see
the play.
Did you see my comment though when we were talking about that in the chat?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that was the most predictable.
Yes. He let him off the hook. Oh, he let him off the
That
hook.
was. I'm pretty sure I could have got a hand on that ball.
Can we
'cause
say
I
that he's
knew what
pacing
he was
himself
gonna
though?
do.
Can we say he's pacing?
Who's pacing himself?
Well, LeBron James.
He might have another gear or two.
LeBron, listen. I don't.
He might.
Look.
You're not gonna give the gear or two now. There's no
he
no
might
reason to
have
give the
a
gear or
hand.
two.
I'm not about to do that. He talked about some mysterious switch. He said he was going to hit a switch last year.
He did. It was right in the groin.
And
area.
then sat down.
Yeah.
I'm done with the mysterious switch. You're not averaging 26, 11, and 8, and you're not playing ball.
Like I said, they're
He
gonna
ain't
get
hitting
enough.
no gear.
They're gonna get
Look,
enough
listen,
games under their belt.
listen to what I'm telling you.
Where they can, if
When
they
you got
hit a
guy-
snag in a row.
When you got a guy across from you who ain't got nothing to talk to you about, Kawhi Leonard ain't his big homie. We don't work out together.
Yeah, they
I'm not
friends.
your
Yeah,
friend.
they're not friends.
We have nothing to talk about.
Paul
When this
George
ball
is-
play, we about to play. I ain't
Paul
got
George
Paul
gunning
George
for
took. Paul George was taking it to LeBron James when LeBron James was in Miami.
Yeah, I was looking at some of them
And
clips when
then
he was
final,
with
and
the
them
Pacers.
and them
With the
Pacers with
Pacers.
game 7s when he was LeBron. Let's
He
get
didn't-
it.
He didn't have enough.
You feel what I'm saying?
As far as help.
And
LeBron
we
had
already
the edge
seen
with help.
what KD do when the time is right and he got LeBron in front of him.
But guess what though?
Smoke session.
I get that. But at the end of the year, if he continues with these numbers, he's gonna be first team.
He
all-NBA.
dropped out of MVP. He was in the top 5. He dropped out of that because everybody's seen it now. Oh, dude's really checking on Bonnie.
He ain't been checking nobody.
Yeah, well, and that's why he's been out.
And
of
now
the
and now
MVP
teams
talk.
are even a weak link can shoot.
Oh yeah.
You got to guard
yes.
somebody.
The first game,
Yes.
they put him on Shamit, and Shamit was
knocking
knocking it down.
It was knocking it
It's
down.
it's rare that you find a guy that you like. You know, ain't no Eric Snows out here no more. No disrespect to Eric. But, you know
Much
what I'm-
disrespect to Eric.
But you know what I'm saying?
No, disrespect Eric. You can disrespect Snow.
It ain't that guy. Rondo is a dying breed.
Yeah, he is. But Rondo at least will take the shot.
And Rondo can play off the ball.
Yes.
Rondo hit you with a back door.
Yeah.
Or you pass him the
You
ball.
still got to
and
be
he'll send
honest.
somebody else.
Yeah, he gonna get right.
But I get what you're saying.
It's rare.
It's no here we gonna stick this guy on LeBron. We gonna stick LeBron James on this guy. That
Now,
guy had 14.
What did
15
what did he finish with in that game?
like
21.
21. But he started the game 0-8.
And because there was a
Missed
lot,
the first 8 shots. Who's checking him? Who's checking him?
there was a lot of highlights and captions and such. People were saying if LeBron James is LeBron James on Christmas Day, the Lakers win that game.
Whatever they say.
But
LeBron James still
At-
almost
at-
had a triple double.
at-
What is LeBron James being LeBron James?
that was going to be my
You
question
feel
to
me?
you
What
all.
is LeBron James being LeBron James? Ain't he LeBron
I mean,
James? They done-
21 ain't nothing to
Take
sneeze
them
at.
tight shorts off. You see how tight his shorts is? Take them shorts off, man. He asking for them little shorts. He running around with groin sprain. Dude, play basketball, man. Stop
I think
being
at the end
scared.
of the day,
Stop being scared.
I'm not going to get caught up in the numbers no more. I'm going to get caught up in the wins.
Yeah, the wins.
Key wins, though.
Yeah. Not
Do they
just,
have any?
Not just wins.
Do they have any key wins?
wins.
I'm glad you brought. What key wins do they got?
They lost to Dallas.
Dallas,
correct?
and he ain't want no smoking Luka. The Don.
They lost to the Clippers twice.
Twice. Who? What's the key
They
wins?
lost to Milwaukee.
What's the key wins? What's the key wins? What's the key wins?
So clean up on the bums. Get your numbers
clean
up.
on the ball. That Cleveland recipe. When you got to play Orlando 3 times. When you got to play all the lower tier guys 4 times.
Your
and
Phoenixes.
and stuff like that.
New Orleans.
Get fat on the, yeah.
What key win?
Yeah.
All the head busters looking at them like y'all.
But at the end of, but the apologists would be like, man, they got 50-something wins. What are you talking about?
I'm like,
You gotta
He
dig-
giving you 25
You
a
don't
game.
ignore the numbers, but you dig into them a little
You
bit.
dig into
Yeah,
them, like
you
who
got
they be.
key wins is
Key wins.
key wins are going to be important.
But it was just like back in the day, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, LeBron James is finished with 30-something. But he'll have, you remember in the fourth quarters, he'll be
16 in the fourth, or he has 16 in the fourth quarter when it didn't count no more.
Yeah.
Garbage minutes,
Yeah.
garbage buckets, or he'll have 5 points in the fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, bro, we lost.
I think he's at this level and that he will be scrutinized for the rest of his life, and he will be brought on himself.
I don't want to be a guy that scrutinizes LeBron James. I'm really done with that. I want to be a guy that looks at what he does, and if he was any other player, he would get the same. He would get the same thing.
I feel like I'm fair with it.
Nobody else is running from matchups.
I told you last year.
He's running from it.
I told you last year. I'm
Take a
I'm
shot.
fatigued. It's just too much. It's overwhelming.
Yeah.
With the LeBron. And you'd be like, man, you just check out sometimes. You're like,
Yes.
I can't take it.
Yeah, because if he ain't winning nothing.
So let me ask y'all something then, because that brings up an interesting point. What, in your opinion, is he playing for?
Championship.
You think he's still playing for championships?
Nope. He playing long enough to.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Take
Look,
as much money from LA as possible.
I'm gonna tell you this.
And he want to suit up one time with his son when he and they kill me.
I mean,
he'll be able to play with his son. His son might go to college and stink.
How many years he got left on his
He's a
contract?
freshman.
3.
He's got 3 years left.
Count this year.
Okay, so
Because it was a 4-year deal.
2 years left. Two
Yeah,
left
2
after
years
this.
left after this.
say he gives the Lakers 4 elite years, at a premium.
Like what he's doing now. He's premium right now. Don't do that.
He's an all-time Laker.
Okay.
And that goes a long way.
Is he really?
A
for 4
storied
years?
franchise.
Well, here's the thing.
A storied franchise.
here's the
When
thing.
you look at them Raptors,
You
guys.
a Laker guy, so let's let me say this.
When you look at them,
He might listen. His jersey might get retired in 3 spots.
Possible.
Michael Jordan got his jersey retired in Miami and never played there.
Now here's what I will say.
I won't say that again. For the fans here. Michael Jordan has the 23 retired and never suited up for Miami.
Never played.
That's how good he was. See, not to jump off, but that's why LeBron really changed his number.
That's part of it.
No, that's the whole reason.
Because he couldn't wear 23.
He couldn't wear 23.
He couldn't wear 23.
People think, oh, he's doing. No.
He couldn't
He
wear
already
23.
made that phone call and already knew. Oh, you can't get 23. We retired Mike.
he was 6 in Miami,
He
right?
was 6 in Miami.
Is he the best 6 ever?
In Miami?
Period.
All time.
Is he?
I don't know.
Is he better than Dr. J?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes.
Man, look, man.
Yes.
As we just.
You know, Doc
the
is my
number-
guy.
Yeah, but
Doc is my guy.
As we just.
He's better than Doc.
He probably is. I'm not taking none away. I'm not saying. I'm not even saying this close. I'm just saying, who cares? Who cares? What I'm talking about is this. The statement you just made was all-time Laker.
He could be an all-time Laker in 4 years.
Now I disagree.
I'm gonna tell you why I disagree.
He got to
better win a
chip.
championship.
Yeah, maybe 2.
Because
maybe 2.
every all-time Laker number hanging up in them joints got
Maybe
something.
2. Now I'm gonna enlighten you guys on a conversation I had Thanksgiving night. I'm with my brother. We're talking. There's a bunch of folk around. We just having some conversation. We just doing what we do on the show. We doing across the table.
All right.
And I told them, I said, now I'm not saying that this is gonna happen by any stretch of the imagination, but allow me to, express myself here. I said, if he finds a way to win 2 titles. No, I said if he wins 3.
1.
I said if he wins 3, he's the best Laker ever.
No.
And the reason, and I knew you would say that. The reason I say that is this. Because, again, this is Laker guy you're talking to. But at 35, how old is he?
35. He'll be 35
So at 35,
tomorrow, I think.
35, 36, and 37, he wins 3 titles
No.
in LA. Is that better than Magic's 5 in his prime?
No.
Is it better than Kobe's 5 in his prime?
No.
Is it better than Shaq's 3 in his prime?
But guess what?
I think it is.
It's better than James Worthy.
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
He's better than him now.
He might
was
be
better than him in second year in the league.
Guess what? If
If he can win 3 titles,
But
he's the best
Dave-
player.
if this guy's numbers wasn't so crazy, he'd be better than Elgin Baylor. But his numbers is so ridiculous.
But Dave got a point.
You hear what I'm saying?
If he
At
think about
35.
Brian, that would be a 3-peat.
No, he's not going to win. That's ridiculous.
No, but my point was, I didn't say he would do it. I said if he did it,
I'm telling
he'd be
you.
best Laker
Listen
all
to me
time.
though. I'm telling you.
How can you
If
argue?
he wins one
can't argue
title,
that.
if he wins one title and takes the Lakers to the playoffs the next 3 years,
He's
he's
Two.
an all-time Laker.
He's an all-time. Yeah, I will give you
He's
that.
an all-time Laker.
I will give you
Probably.
that. I will give you
He's
that.
better than James Worthy. If
Yes.
he does that.
Man, yes. He's better than James Worthy now. I don't even know.
Not,
In 2
as,
years?
not as a Laker.
In
Yeah,
2
he's better than him now.
No. Worthy's got a Finals MVP.
He's better than him now.
No, Worthy's got a Finals MVP.
I'm not. Look, man. He's better than him right now.
No, he didn't done enough.
If they do the pecking
They
order
were
right
five-
now,
they were
his name.
They were 500 last year.
If they do
They've
the pecking,
done nothing.
I'm talking about him personally.
They've done
talking
nothing.
about-
He's done nothing as
If
a Laker.
you look at the
Worthy's got a
all-time
Finals
Lakers,
MVP.
all-time Lakers, Kobe #1, Period. I don't give what nobody
Well,
says.
I know that's your guy.
I don't say what the other guy.
I don't know if I can put Kobe there, but I hear you.
I'm gonna tell you.
I accept the argument.
And my argument is based on a few things. He has 5 championships as a Laker.
He does.
So does Magic.
Magic's my
So
guy.
does Kareem.
So does Kareem.
Magic's my guy.
But yes, he does. But when you look at points scored as a Laker, none of them come close to him.
Well, he
Not
got 30.
even Kareem.
Yeah, because
There.
Agreed.
So you talking about
30 bands
that
as a Laker.
guy? Come on, man. I'm going.
He got 30
I'm
as a
going
Laker.
him. He number one. But if we was so you talking him, Magic, Kareem,
Shaq.
That's it.
Shaq,
No. Him, Magic, Kareem.
and Shaq. What are you doing?
Shaq might be tier 2.
Shaq ain't top. Shaq ain't on the top 4.
Well,
Shaq had Kobe,
but
Magic,
but
Kareem.
But after
I'm
3,
talking total numbers.
there's a gap.
No. I'm
between 3
talking
and 4.
all time. I'm talking all time.
But there's a gap between 3
What
and
you
4.
call is before Shaq?
Who?
Jerry West. Jerry West is before Shaq.
You know
He spent
how
his
I do.
whole career.
I don't do
his
Jerry
whole
West.
career.
I can't. I can't
I
speak
thought
on
you said you put
career.
your glasses on because you couldn't see.
I can't speak on Jerry West.
Take them off because you
But
obviously
there's a
crazy.
gap between 3 and 4.
Mr. Clutch, he 1 and 9.
There's
Let's get him out of here.
There's a gap.
He got him there every year.
There's a
By himself?
There's a
Him
gap
and
between
Elgin.
3 and 4.
Why would you say Elgin? Elgin numbers is way better than his. Cause homeboy the logo? Man, come on, man.
It's fortunate.
Let's say we did put Jerry. Let's say you is putting Jerry West before Shaq. Okay, fine. Jerry then Shaq, right? Is that cool?
Elgin's got to be in the conversation.
Okay, let's say you want to put Elgin before the
I
Diesel.
put Jerry above Elgin because Jerry's got the championship. Elgin retired before the season started. Before they won.
Right, because he was tired of this guy. No, he was tired of Jerry West being the guy and getting us bounced every trip. And Jerry West won the Finals MVP and they lost. That's big. He had to be. He had to be giving somebody there.
Miles
Yeah.
out.
Your boy Russell couldn't check
Let
him.
me get all of this. I
But-
want your entire mandible.
But right to go.
All of this.
Let's say we go with that tier. Let's say Shaq is 7.
Yeah,
No,
he's
Shaq's not
he's
second.
third. He's 4th.
He's
But
got
it's
3
just
championships.
It's a gap
He got
between
them
3
3
and 4.
championships.
That's all. No, I said that he's 4. But this is it's the class is 1, 2, 3, and then it's like Shaq.
I go 5. I go top 5.
Let's say Shaq is 5. Elgin Baylor is
Shaq
6.
is 5. Elgin Baylor is 6. Yes.
LeBron James is 7 right now.
He hasn't done enough.
No,
as
he's
a
not.
Laker.
That's
He
ridiculous.
hasn't done
He's
enough
7.
as a Laker.
You 7, Bron.
That's
He hasn't
ridiculous.
done enough as a Laker.
He's not better than Will Chamberlain as a Laker. No. What are you talking
He might not
about?
be. He might not be. I'm putting him above all them clowns, especially your boy. He getting over James Worthy.
Come on, don't do that to James.
Right now?
Finals MVP.
Y'all brought James up, man. Why y'all do
No,
that?
I said the next 3 years. You forecast it.
Okay, we'll forecast.
Finals
We'll
MVP.
forecast it. We'll forecast it. We'll forecast it.
You very disrespectful towards James Worthy. I don't get that.
Yeah, man. He means nothing to me.
And we see that.
He means nothing.
James is a player. Man.
You look. We wouldn't have had all this animosity. I wouldn't have had this animosity towards him if you
But
wouldn't
what?
have did what you did with Alex.
What did he do?
If you wouldn't disrespect it.
James Worthy's a winner. Alex English isn't.
Uh,
James Worthy is a winner. Alex English isn't.
James Worthy played on a team that was structured to be a successful team.
So you saying
I'm telling
Denver
you.
wasn't structured to win?
Dominique Wilkins is not a winner.
Dominique Wilkins carried a franchise.
Dominique Wilkins is not a winner.
He carried a franchise, and that means
Is
something.
he a winner? Alex English carried scoring to a different level in the 80s, the era that you say is the best.
But I can go, he had a lot of help.
Who had a lot of help?
Alex English.
James Worthy had ultimate help. to win
And guess
championships.
what? He captured the ultimate prize.
He did.
When you got the ultimate help, you gotta win.
Did Alex English have the ultimate help? No, he didn't. So are we rewarding winning and not looking at the individual? Which one? Is it a little bit of both?
I'm saying Dominique Wilkins is a stratosphere guy because he put a franchise on his back, and carried him to the playoffs. He was a victim of
Alex
circumstance,
English was
going
too.
up against Detroit,
Alex
Boston.
Alex English was too. Going up against the Lakers,
And the
Phoenix. Yeah, so what is your point? What the point are you trying to make?
Alex English had 2 other guys, 20 per.
He did.
Who did Dominique Wilkins have
No
at
help.
20 per?
No help. None. What is your statement? You said James Worthy is a winner. Alex English is not. James Worthy is a winner. Chris Mullin, Dominique are not. Is James Worthy better than the 3 guys on this side? Because you could take James Worthy and substitute him with any one of those 3 guys, and the Lakers might have 9 championships. I'm done. He is not the player that those 3 guys are. Period. Do we have anything? We got some stuff to move on.
We got to do it because there's a lot of passion here, but there's something off the agenda I want to get into.
Go ahead.
We talking games, so we talk Clippers, Lakers. Did you guys happen to catch Milwaukee, Philadelphia?
Yes.
Give me your take.
Playoff atmosphere. If, in my opinion, if Giannis not hurt, he keeps on with the relentlessness.
Yeah.
Because that's how he wears you down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep coming and keep coming. And you can see that he was hurt. You can see he was hurt. We know what he's gonna do. He's gonna go to the hole, the spin move. He's gonna go up over you. He's gonna try to shoot the jumper and try to hit the jumper. But he was hurt.
And he's doing fairly well with the shooting.
Listen to me. He's doing excellent. That game, if you want to just pick apart a game, he was hurt.
So
But I got
that
a
was a
problem
quality
with
win for Philly, but maybe with an asterisk, so to speak.
No,
it's
it was a win. Is a win. Is a win. Is a win.
But we were talking about quality wins earlier
It's
with the
quality.
Lakers.
It's quality
You know
because
what
it
I'm
counts as the win. But see, here's the thing about them. They got a quality win against Milwaukee. Then the next game lost to Orlando.
Well, that's consistency.
Get them out of here.
That's the consistency.
They don't.
That's kind of what I was
You
getting
feel what I'm
at.
saying?
That's what I was
You have
getting
a
at.
showing like that. If the Lakers beat Milwaukee, they're going to beat Phoenix the next game.
But that's why I'm impressed. That's why I'm impressed with the new look Golden State Warriors because they took that momentum.
That was later in the agenda.
Yeah.
But yeah, they
they
beat
carrying-
Houston
and
on
they-
the big stage. Nobody gave them a
And
chance.
they carrying it on.
What are they, 5 games now?
That's called growth and development.
That's 5-game win streak. That's growth and development. And something else too. Mr. Green is scoring points.
He's showing up. He's showing up.
I said this weeks ago.
He's showing
Give
up.
some help. 15 points a game. He's scoring points. He's hitting the 3. He hit a deep 3 when they beat Phoenix. Phoenix was blowing their mouth off for 3 quarters.
Okay.
They came back and won in the second half of that game. He hit a 3, was deep, had somebody around him, grabbed it, didn't do all that, just shot it. Shoot the ball, man.
Here's what I'll say about
Shoot the ball.
Golden State.
Help them cats out on your team.
We all expected them to be serviceable at least this year. They've been terrible.
Yeah.
But nobody expected Steph to be gone.
Yeah.
Or obviously Draymond to have the first 2 months that he had.
Yeah.
But if they continue to play the way they're playing, because they are playing hard, they are competing, and they are playing good basketball with, not known name, these
Right.
aren't name guys that we know.
Right.
They're going to be dangerous. Because that record ain't going to be super great.
Yeah.
You're going to see
Yeah.
Wardell is coming back.
Yes. That's what I'm saying.
Clay is coming back.
They're going to mess around.
And they're going to have another pick.
They're gonna have a lottery pick.
Shown
They're gonna have a
that
lottery pick.
They know how to draft.
Yep. They know how to draft.
They'll be right back in the
But you got to
conversation.
deal somebody. So now let's have a conversation. Who do you deal? Who's on the trading block?
Man,
Who's on the chopping block?
Me and you
If they're going to move anybody, it'll be D'Lo, in my opinion, because he's
All right,
not.
hey, listen to me.
The rest of them guys are homegrown.
Listen to me.
And you can get something for him, too, because he can play.
You need to move. If you're gonna move big, right?
So I'm listening.
D'Lo, Draymond, for the freak.
You always on this trash. Man.
And keep the lottery.
They keep the lottery. If they want the lottery, they got it. If they want it, they got it. If they say, yeah, we need a lottery pick too, okay, cool, you got it.
I do it, but
Send
I don't
Antetokounmpo
I don't want that
to San
happen.
Fran. Huh?
I don't want that to happen.
Because you like
If I'm Golden State, I do it though. There's no
Hey.
question about it. You ain't even got it. You won't have a chance to say hello. If I know
You
that
don't
play,
want
call
you
it.
don't want to see D'Lo and Steph in the backcourt and
Clay, yeah,
and Clay.
I do. But if we're gonna make a trade,
But if you're gonna get
if
that,
they're going to make
yeah,
a
you
trade,
give me that.
you need the freak. You can get Draymond
Because we've talked
What
about
if Milwaukee want the lottery pick?
bye.
You got a lot of it.
You got
You got a lot of it.
So you got Freak for a year. You got the Splash Brothers. You got Alec Burke. You
No.
got Cauley Stein.
and you getting something else because D'Lo and Dre making money. Freak ain't making that much, so they gonna get some
Freak makes
assets
27.
back.
Next year he makes
They
27.
gonna get some assets back too. It ain't just gonna be the Freak.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be the freak. They gonna have to do because both of them.
You gonna have to get something.
Because D'Lo and
They
and
both
Draymond,
making money.
They make about 25 each.
They making
So
good
they can
money.
throw something else in there. It's one of them.
Draymond and the lottery for free.
Oh, if you did that, oh my, you gotta.
Yes. in a heart.
You ain't even got to send the email.
I would get it. I go that.
D-Lo in the draft pick for
Even if,
and if I own the Warriors, I'll keep paying Draymond's salary.
just to get that out.
Don't
I
y'all?
would do it.
Don't we
I
got
would
him
do
on payroll already? Don't you? Ain't got to
I would
even
do
put. He ain't got to fill out no W-9.
you telling me the Freak can do what Draymond can do?
Times two.
He can do what the Freak can do.
Times two. Times two.
You don't even want to see that.
Times two.
You don't want to see that.
I mean, he's a better rebounder. We're not gonna mention scoring. That is
How are you going to clutter? Because right now the only way to stop the Freak and his spin move that you mentioned, you got to pack the lane and make those shots difficult for him. How in the hell?
Well,
are
this
you
is
going-
You
classic.
couldn't pack the lane with the splash. Bro.
No, because you're going to kick out to a shooter.
But listen, they
That's
couldn't-
my point.
But they couldn't clog the lane.
That's my point.
They couldn't.
You can't double him now.
You have to check him.
He playing
behind
one-on-one now?
yourself.
So who's standing in front of me?
I don't know.
He went after Embiid. He goes after LeBron.
Yes.
He goes after.
So you got the big man
It
and the
don't
power
matter
forward
who-
clog in the middle, and one of them shooters.
Then
is
they
wide
just
open.
it's
standing
just
there like
shoot,
this.
shooting drill.
Then just like this, as soon as they get it, it's like when they had the 3-point shootout, just grabbing it.
They
off
just
the
grab
ground.
it off the rack.
Because
Money ball.
Embiid.
I'm gonna put all my money balls on the side.
Embiid is one guy. It might be two other guys that might threaten the.
You can't do
basket.
that. I'm one-on-one now.
And then you got 27 other centers or big men that he can just go over the top of.
Oh yeah.
Correct.
With no
Because
problem.
he won't
Tristan
dominate
Thompson.
Embiid.
Tristan Thompson right here.
Embiid's gonna make it hard.
Is
for
Tristan
him.
Thompson gonna block?
If he jumps, he gonna be on the poster. Most
And
of the
you
time.
know Kevin Love.
Yeah, he not.
Kevin Love is nervous.
One name jumped over him.
Yeah,
he
yeah,
just
hey.
full jumped over him. He
Hey.
he not challenging.
Hey.
He taking the charge.
Moran almost put him on a post. Like that would have been crazy.
Why would you even
Slipped
try
out his
that?
hand, man. I wish
Why would you try
He's
that?
doing the fundamental play. Kevin Love is a fundamental
I get
basketball
it, but there was nobody there to take the charge. He wasn't even there. He came down the lane,
And then did you see?
lit
Did you see?
the fuse on the shoe.
Did you see what J.R. Smith said? Tweeted
No, what did
to
he-
Kevin Love. He said, "How did that man's nuts taste?"
Oh. Earl did that?
Yeah,
Earl is a funny cat.
he is. You know what I told him? I said, "How does being at home feel?"
Yeah, because
Because you're
is he
not
still
even
on the
league.
payroll? Is he on the cast
No,
payroll?
I think they cashed him out, didn't they?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they cashed him
Because
out.
they sent him home last year.
He's got a lot of off the court issues going with his lover. And his
Yeah.
wife.
There's a lot going on
Yeah,
there,
he
man.
got a lover,
I
his
said,
wife.
"Now, what is going on here? We're praying for the...
He's doing his thing.
What are we
man.
doing?
Hey, I mean,
Hey.
cheating on a sister with a sister, you can't go wrong with that.
Oh, okay. So we talked about Golden State. Listen, we got a couple more.
Alright.
Let's tackle that Cavs Utah trade. That's really kind of the first transaction
Yeah,
we've seen.
first one, yeah.
Not really seen a whole lot going on. Some signings, but not really.
This
the
is
trade.
what's sad about
And
Clarkston.
Utah beat the Clippers yesterday.
This is what's sad about
like
Clarkston. Clarkston is becoming a journeyman.
Yeah,
No.
he is one.
No, he's not. Yo, this is
Yeah.
only his third team,
He's a
man.
journeyman.
That's not a journeyman on 3 teams.
What he 15 years old?
That's not a journeyman.
He's becoming a journeyman.
That's not a
Jim Jackson in the making.
Oh, wow.
Never.
I love Jim Jackson though.
That Jim
Jim
Jackson.
is my guy. Jim
Jamal-
played on about 15 teams,
Jamal
though, didn't he?
Crawford. Those are journeymen. 3 teams is not a journeyman.
Jim
He only
Jackson-
been in the league 5 years.
Okay, so what? He still ain't no journeyman.
Yeah, he getting there though.
Is Kevin? Is Kevin?
He ain't
Durant,
buying no homes nowhere.
Is Kevin Durant a journeyman?
He's choosing to go places,
He was at one place for 8 years.
So what?
and his choice to go where he goes.
And when he finally suit up with Kyrie Irving, he won't be there that much
Yeah,
longer.
'cause
either.
that ain't gonna work.
Well, they got to ship Dinwiddie out.
Man, if they don't trade Kyrie,
Because it's too much.
they get him
You
out
got
there.
LeVert coming
Trade
back.
Kyrie, man.
But you know
Trick
what?
somebody
On that
into-
team, who I'm most disappointed in is Taurean Prince. I'm disappointed in him. This was his opportunity. This was
Oh.
him and Joe Harris. I'm disappointed in both of them.
Yeah, because
they
they-
got Dinwiddie carrying the
He is
team.
balling.
Because they ain't got Kyrie Irving in
If
the
you
lineup
don't-
to hurt nothing.
if you
So
don't-
why y'all ain't balling? You right.
Trade Kyrie, man. You can trick somebody into taking
No,
him.
I want to see
I
Kyrie
don't.
Irving and Kevin Durant.
Why?
Peanut butter and jelly.
Why?
Because it's going to work. It's going to work better than
I think it's peanut butter and pickles.
It's gonna work better than what?
it's going to work better than Kevin Durant and Westbrook.
They got to the finals.
Yeah.
And
they had some pieces though.
And they was
Ibaka.
And they was 1 quarter away from
a young James Harden
against the Cavaliers. A second time.
Yeah. Against
Forget about that 3-1 collapse.
Yeah.
People don't talk about that one.
You know why they don't talk about it?
Well, because the Warriors.
Because they don't talk about it because
that was a collapse.
It
was a collapse.
Memo to the NBA: please do not break up Westbrook and James Harden. Please don't do that.
Oh, that trade is coming.
Oh.
You
think it's coming?
Russ is on the block.
Where are you going?
Why?
Russ on the block.
Do they need it though?
I love this.
Do they need it?
Russ on the block.
It's not a train wreck because they fifth.
It's not. It's never not.
They rolling.
They rolling, but I think they're gonna.
But if they can get something for him,
I think they can get 2 pieces for him.
You need a little more size on that team.
I think they might put him and Eric Gordon.
We gotta get Tucker off to playing the 4. He's too small.
He's too small.
Y'all too little, man. We need a little size. Yeah. We need a dog. We need a mean guy.
Yeah. I
And
mean,
they don't need Russ.
They don't. I mean, I think a trade is coming.
And out of the perimeter guys that they have, he fits the least, in my opinion. You got a McLemore.
Because he got to stop.
Who can
He
shoot
got to
it a
stop
little.
with all them shots.
You got Gordon.
Keep shooting.
Gordon.
No.
This is what we pay for. Because Harden's not worried. He's going to get his.
Man, if you don't put it on the floor and go to the rack, he can't shoot. And he won't stop. Can't stop, won't stop.
You got to go back to Rico Hines. They're third.
Yeah, they rolling.
Who two? Denver.
You can't break that up.
You lost faith in Denver too. Remember you said that?
I said they were pacing themselves.
No, that ain't what you said. You said I'm done with them. You said I'm done with them. That's what you said. I'm done with them.
So we talked Rusty and the Rockets.
Please don't break it up.
You said you want to see it happen.
I want to see it happen. I want
at least through the playoffs.
Yes.
Give them a chance.
I want 2 years.
I'll trade.
This is must see TV
I'll
every
trade
night.
him straight up right now for Bradley Beal.
Oh, that's different.
You want to see some basketball because Bradley Beal and James Harden
it's over
would shoot your face off.
Because I'm gonna be
You're gonna be
honest,
bleeding every time you play them.
with Russ,
Because they gonna space.
they
and
might
kill
sneak up and get somebody with Russ on that team. You put Bradley Beal on that team, they better than the Lakers.
Yeah.
Is Bradley?
Yes.
But you'll be losing rebounding. You'll be
said
losing assists with Bradley Beal because Bradley Beal's putting it up every time. He's not passing the
Go
ball.
look at Bradley Beal's numbers. Remember Bradley Beal learned how to pass last year when John Wall left. Remember?
What would they finish? What?
He learned how to pass.
13th?
He learned how to pass. That's
Man.
all
In
I
the
said.
East?
I said he learned how to pass.
And I'm certain. I'm not gonna say I'm certain. I have to believe that Beal is gonna shoot the ball in that system because it's green light to shoot. Obviously,
It's green
But
light.
he can go to the rim.
Bradley
too.
Beal's giving you 28,
He'll recognize it. He can get
5
to the rim.
rebounds, 7 assists.
See what I'm doing?
And a steal.
That's why I like looking around. Because I don't think he knows. He passed that rock.
Better than the Los Angeles Lakers with Bradley Beal.
Bradley Beal can go, man.
Well, Kuzma ain't gonna be there for much longer.
Yeah.
You think he out of there?
And
Oh, yeah.
LeBron
LeBron don't get along with young
like
guys.
each other.
Young rambunctious, ambitious guys. No.
So they're gonna bring in somebody old. They're gonna move.
Yeah,
bring
an
in somebody
old guy that know better.
You know what they gonna
You
do?
know better.
No, for real. You know what they gonna do? They gonna trade him in Memphis for Iggy. You heard it here first. Watch. That's how dumb they is. I'm trying to tell you.
Come on, man.
Watch. Or Vince.
I'm not even gonna tell you to write that down.
They gonna get Vince. They gonna trade him to Atlanta.
They're getting older.
They old as dirt.
Like, man, if you don't get out of here with this kind of
He loves old guys. He loves old
He
guys.
does, though.
Paul.
The only one he
Paul.
strived with as young was Kyrie Irving because Kyrie Irving was Kyrie Irving before he got there.
Yeah,
and Kyrie Irving said, I'm not changing.
I'm not changing anything.
Because the earth is flat.
The earth is flat, and I'm a weirdo anyway. And if you say something to me I don't like, I'm just gonna stop talking to you.
And for real,
Hey, Kyrie Irving be like, man, I'm not even talking to you no more.
I'm under contract. They're not gonna trade me.
Right, yeah.
What you gonna do?
Nothing.
Figure it out.
Yeah.
And they
Kyrie
did.
Irving asked to leave.
Yeah,
They figured it out.
He said, I got
You know, they-
Kyrie Irving asked to leave.
before
Honestly,
the championship.
no, after they won it too.
Yeah,
After they won it, he said, I
because
still
he
want
came
out.
back. Yeah, he was like, I'm cool.
He said, David Griffin wasn't returning his phone call. Hey, man, I called you, man. I said I want to get up out of here. What you gonna do, man? Hey, Kyrie, calm down.
I didn't get no
I
missed
didn't get no
calls.
messages. What you talking about? Man, I'm
Scroll
going out of
through.
here, man. I'm tired of this dude, man.
He was ready to go when he hurt the knee.
I would love to see Kuzma, Morant, Jaren Jackson Jr., Brooks,
Yep.
Valanciunas.
Yep. It's a good squad. Young. I'm telling
With
you.
Kuz, huh?
They're going to do something crazy, dude.
Okay.
Brandon Ingram needs to get out of L.A. Hart
No.
needs to get out of L.A.
Who did?
Lonzo Ball.
Oh, you said they needed to?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Ingram rolling.
Ingram was rolling. He averaged 25.
Lonzo, somebody made it.
Lonzo's finding his place.
Somebody made a statement,
bench.
and I tend to agree with it. Lonzo looks like a guy that has talent. He's obviously got an NBA body, but he looks like a guy whose dad forced him to play the game.
No.
He don't love the game.
I don't think it's that.
He don't love the game, man.
I think he's still developing.
He
I
don't
think
love
he's
the
still
game.
developing.
He don't love the game.
I think he
As a human, though.
He don't look like he want to hoop. He don't.
Well, I mean,
He rich. He famous. But he doesn't look to me like he wants
He's
to
a
hoop.
guy that is going to take a little bit. Because the
A little bit of
expectations
what?
were so high.
But mine weren't.
I had high expectations. For
I
him.
expected him to come in
Ron.
for the careers.
Hey, Dave,
17,
check this out.
6 and 6,
Dave, check
which
this
is
out.
good, but not elite.
Dave, check this out.
Go ahead, Ron.
How do I know about Lonzo Ball? I didn't know nothing about Lonzo
You was
Ball
talking
until
about-
when?
I thought Lonzo Ball was gonna be the truth in college.
Coming from UCLA.
I was
No,
pumping
in
him.
UCLA.
In UCLA, I thought he was gonna be the truth. I told Ryan, watch this guy. He can go. Then a drastic change happened. His father started opening his mouth, and I stopped.
He's a
everything with Lonzo Ball. I didn't want nothing to do
He
with
has
him.
really
I thought his
derailed
father
that
was
train.
a super clown.
He is. He is.
He's a clown. He
is.
destroyed. He's a clown. I mean, his youngest son. That's gonna be the meal
I
ticket.
hope that he can thrive
That's gonna be the meal ticket.
because the other one, the middle
Oh
boy.
my God, he gonna mess
That's his right hand
Now
man.
they was showing
That's-
tapes. Now they was
He
overseas.
live in Lonzo's basement right
They
now.
was fixing games because they was supposed
Oh, yeah.
to be playing
Oh, yeah, they was
in the elite
and
league
they wasn't.
overseas.
They was
They was
playing the
playing
ball.
at the rec league
At the bunch of
in
ball.
Lithuania,
Yes.
whatever it was
Yeah.
at. But the brother, what's his name?
Jello. LaJello?
Yeah,
Ain't
he's
that the middle one
6'3". He over there power forward type game. Man, if you don't get that game up out there, you're not posting up anybody in the league. I can slide when you jump as high as you can.
They
I can
destroy.
only put 3 playing cards up under your
He
feet.
is so nice.
He like this.
Yeah,
Talking about the middle child.
Yeah, he trying to post people up. Man, if you don't get that,
He can shoot, though.
you ain't going to the league. You can't play with me up here in the
I
church
guess,
league.
man. I don't know, man.
He's a pudgy 2 guard
Yeah, well.
with no speed.
And no ups.
His dad said he's stronger than Zion.
He might be.
Yeah, right. At what?
Let's talk about Zion right quick.
glasses and
He
stuff.
might be.
Let's talk about Zion right quick.
Let's talk about him. I told you.
I would hold him.
Is it going to happen?
I told
It's
you.
over?
I told you.
It's over for the
I
year?
told you. If he don't get into no workouts, on no 5 and 5s, and say he ready by the first of the year, he will not play none. He's not playing.
Charles Barkley makes
him
me
down.
sick. Did you see what he was doing?
Shut him down.
You ain't see
No, what Charles was doing?
He said, "You know how he is.
Yeah.
Y'all, they teach Zion how to walk. He went over there and he walked across the studio and said, "This is how you walk." And then he ran back across. He was running like this. Shaq said, "That's how you run." He's like, "Yeah, you put the left foot in front of the right foot."
Yeah. At a fast pace.
It's unfortunate. It really is.
He gonna sit out.
You think it's over for the year?
Yeah, because he can't win Rookie of the Year now. That comes with a lot of incentives. Like Luka just signed with Jordan, okay, but there's incentives involved in that. Luka has to win an MVP or a championship to get his own line of shoes, or you just wear what Mike sends you. It's incentives. So I'm pretty sure those incentives are falling in line with Zion. Win Rookie of the Year, you get your this, you get your that, you get your
I'm
this.
certain.
He can't win Rookie of the Year now.
You think it's too late?
He would have to come.
Has he played any?
None.
No, he played it preseason. They
Preseason.
played 5 games.
5 games.
He
It was-
played 4.
So
of them.
he'll be a rookie next year.
Yes.
Right, like they did with Ben.
Like
Ben
they did with
Simmons was the
Ben.
same
So
situation.
go ahead and just sit out. There's no point to rush you back. This team, and I'll be honest with you, this team probably gonna look a little different when he come back, because I think Lonzo Ball is probably gonna get dealt. So just wait.
And I feel like I mentioned Jackson Hayes early on. Now he's got to get in the weight room. He looks a little weak at times.
Yeah.
And he hasn't been playing basketball very much either, so he's still very green when
Yeah.
it comes to that. But that body, the motor, and the
Yeah.
skill that he has, right now is for them to figure out what they got.
Yeah, they
Is
gotta figure out
Ingram
what
a
they got.
guy that we're going to decide? Because is he still on the rookie deal, or did
No,
he?
ain't gonna get some money.
But he's on his rookie deal now.
No,
So he did get money already.
Ingram came in the league with Brown. Yes. So Ingram, I think, got some money already.
Okay, but-
I think.
And well, either way, they got to decide whether or not he's a guy they want to move forward with. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but
Because
he-
they got a lot of young guys.
And I would keep him. That's 25 a game.
But that's what I'm saying. So they're right now. Just let the guys go out there and play. There's no rush to get Zion back. You're not winning
Yeah,
anything
you're not
this
winning
year.
nothing.
Figure out what you got and move forward.
Let him be the
Is there a taker for Drew?
This is the
Or
last
do you
year
move
of his
Drew?
contract.
So I thought he was on this rookie deal because they just extended
He's
Jalen.
making 7-2.
So they haven't said nothing to him.
So he playing for money.
You know what he'll look good at?
Where?
Golden State. I'm trying to tell you, man. Stuff like that. Get him out young, man. Get Draymond out of there. I still want Draymond gone. Just because he's making a couple more shots. He about to be a free agent.
Is Brandon Ingram better than Harrison Barnes?
Yes.
Yeah.
And I like Harrison Barnes. You know I do.
Yeah.
He better.
He may not be a better
Wait,
shooter,
but he's a better scorer. He's a better scorer, though.
When the rubber meet the road, Harrison.
Let me ask you this.
Air balls.
Can Golden State?
Right.
Can Golden State
I'm
mirror?
40 and I don't shoot air balls.
Can they still mirror the same model of success pre Kevin Durant? Two Splash Brothers,
Yeah.
Harrison Barnes, a bunch of role players, a big
The
man.
big guy.
Because he, you know
They
what?
got all the pieces.
You know what
They're
I was
missing
looking
Draymond.
They're missing the small.
You know what I was looking
Right
at
now.
too? Golden State, for the 5 years where they was dominant, they led the league in assists, like 30 assists a game. So I looked at who leads the league in assists now. It's Phoenix at 28. So it's more than just passing the rock. You feel what I'm saying? You would think, oh, they're sharing the ball, they should be sweet. It's more. It's that
They
defense.
play defense too,
It's
though.
that
Golden State
defense
play
too.
defense.
So can they mirror how good they were? Yes. Yes, they can. Because you'll still have two guys and upwards of 20 points a game. Harrison Barnes was giving you 12 or whatever. But I think
They had a great bench too.
Yeah, they had a great bench. Barbosa, yeah.
Early, and as those guys would
you're
leave,
gonna need-
somebody else would come right back in.
You're gonna need-
what's the tall guy with the knee? Livingston.
Livingston.
They had guys that
You're
would come
gonna
in and do
need-
something different.
you can mirror that, but you're still going to need some points from that small forward. That small forward might give you about 20 points a game.
And he got
You're going to need three
he gotta
20-point
defend.
scores on that.
He's got to defend.
Because the way they pass the ball, you need another 20-point guy. And I think, let's say they don't get the freak. I'm just speculating.
Let's say it.
Let's say
Go
they
ahead
don't
and
get
say
the
they don't.
And they
I
keep
don't
Draymond.
want-
And they keep Draymond. But they're healthy. I think that the Splash Brothers and D-Lo will knock your socks
I
off.
don't think D'Lo's gonna work.
You crazy.
I think they still need that small forward.
They
Can
got a small forward.
Alec Burke
They
be
got
that small
They got a
forward?
small forward.
Clay.
His name is Klay Thompson. And he's a
do it.
machine. And
You
when he
could
come
do
back, it's lights out.
You could do it.
It's lights out.
You could do it.
Right? It's all about putting
You could
guys
do
on
it.
the floor. He's not no little. He was already a big two guard.
You could do it.
They all right. You look at
You could
if
do
you
it.
look at them. If you look at how they're structured, you got a 6'3" point guard, a 6'5" D-Lo, 6'7", 6'6" Clay. They'll be all right.
Only reason I would even
can
consider
score.
moving
And you-
D-Lo
and you
is
keep-
for the freak. You got to bring me a dog.
You keep
for
Alec
me to
Burke.
move D-Lo.
Yeah, you keep Alec Burke off
You
that
keep
bench.
Pascal.
Yes.
Damian Lee.
Yes. The cat with the blonde hair. Yes.
Who's the kid with the braids? Which one is that?
That's Lee.
That's Lee. Damian Lee.
He can
That's
go.
the brother-in-law.
That's the brother-in-law. He married to
Steph's.
Steph's.
Oh, the step. Yeah.
Yes. You feel what I'm saying?
I like it.
You got
He
the
gritty,
Pascal,
too.
and I'm gonna be honest with you. If Golden State is rolling, it'll mask Draymond again. He'll just pass the ball. I think he's doing anything. I still get him out of here. I'm serious. I would still try to do something to trade Draymond Green moving forward next year.
Same thing I said about
If
Kyrie.
so Milwaukee be like, we want Draymond and the lottery pick
For who?
for the free.
Yes. It's not even it's not a conversation. Yes. Yes, man.
And Pascal or one of
Listen,
the
man,
one of the other guys.
listen, man. I would trade Draymond straight up right now
What's
for
Giannis?
LaMarcus Aldridge.
What's Giannis averaging right now?
Giannis is about 30, 12, and 6. That's off the top of the
And
head.
he's shooting what? Shooting 55, 60%, right?
Uh-huh. Psh, man.
He go
hey,
to Golden State and go to 36 a game.
man.
Because he's getting everything inside. He's cleaning the inside up.
You can hang it up too. He's dunking everything.
He's dunking everything.
There's no double team.
And he'll go to Golden State. If you notice, he'll grab the rebound and push it. He ain't got to do that. He just run down and stand in front of somebody.
And the lobs
It's
from the
over.
weak side,
It will be
because
over, man.
the Paul Georges of the world the Kawhis, they can kind of stay with him foot speed wise,
Yeah.
but they're not big enough.
They're not big enough.
The Embiid is big enough, but he don't
he-
have the foot
he
speed.
don't
So
have
he's
the foot
the perfect hybrid.
Yeah, man.
He's a matchup problem for
think-
almost anybody.
Yeah. I think.
I
I think the days in Milwaukee
36
is wearing over. Is over.
36
If
a
they
game.
win a champion, if Milwaukee wins a championship, he ain't going nowhere.
and 70% from the floor.
But Kawhi Leonard left.
Kawhi Leonard
different
didn't
breed,
build
though.
that team and didn't even want to be there, to be honest. You could tell Kawhi didn't want to be there. He got traded there. He made it work and left. I want to say something about somebody, too, who under the radar, who I didn't never really crack no jokes about him. Y'all did.
Okay.
But the boy balling, man. Kyle Lowry, man.
I ain't watching no
Man,
I ain't looking for him. I'm just going.
I'm telling you, man.
Maybe I have to. Maybe
I'm telling you.
maybe I have to look. Now
All
I
right.
would say that Toronto is rolling.
All right.
Toronto is rolling as a team,
All
but
right.
Kyle is definitely not my guy.
Man, dude, he is balling, man. You know, it's that when you win a championship, something in you changes, man. For
Maybe.
guys that can go, something
You
about
bubbling
them
right now.
changes. I'm saying he balling, man.
I'm gonna have to look.
I didn't have Toronto being this good.
I'm gonna watch 2 games this week. You better pray he balls.
I
If
hope
he
he
don't,
do.
we coming back. We
Yes.
can review, and I'm
Watch two.
Van Fleet is better than I thought he would be.
So is your boy.
Well, he's out. He's been out for
Yeah, he
about 2
hurt.
weeks.
He hurt. Yeah, Siakam. You know what I'm saying? But
Rico Hines.
Van Fleet, the free agent too.
playing for money.
He going somewhere too.
So we got 2 more topics that we're
Okay.
gonna get out of here. We can review.
All right.
I want to talk about Isaiah Thomas. What do y'all think about that situation with him going charge? He didn't charge on this.
But he
thing.
did. He walked
But he
in
went
the
up there and
stands.
made his
He had a
point.
casual conversation with a fan.
Little bit.
Yeah, conversation with
I
We
think
don't
you
disrespect.
I think you like that kind of
We
thing.
don't disrespect.
You
Yeah,
like that.
he don't. You disrespected
He handled it with
him.
class.
I
He
thought so
handled it
too.
with class. I have no issue with that.
Okay.
I think some of these guys, these fans, I'm gonna say this, and I don't want it to sound crazy, but if you notice that anytime a player gets into it with somebody in the stands, it's a white boy. It's never a black guy. We don't go to games and mess with people. We don't do that. Hey, yeah. We don't do all that. It's always them guys that feel they can do whatever they want.
So
I'm having an issue with that. Like,
is it a privilege thing?
it's a privilege
In
thing.
your
Oh, it's
opinion?
definitely a privilege thing because they think
Okay.
because they're paying a ticket that they can go there and interject themselves into the game.
Because somebody's not gonna come to your job and do that, are they?
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? So you come into
What
the
about your
game
job?
and you doing all that,
Okay.
yibbity yap, and then look how many times it's happened to Russ. I'm talking about people jumping on the court. Hey!
Well, a lot of their rationale is I pay these ticket prices. We're paying your salary,
And they're
so
not.
I have a right
And
to
they're not.
say what I need to say.
Them ticket prices do not pay an NBA player salary. Them ticket price because some NBA arenas are not even owned by the owner. So you're not paying nothing. Okay? And if you think because you spent $100 on the ticket and you bought nachos and a beer that you can put your fingers on my face and jump on the court, you got nothing coming because they're doing it to the right people. They're gonna do it to one of these players. He gonna smack fire out of him. He gonna find out.
Like Marcus Smart in Oklahoma
yes.
State.
When he ran up in the stands and was doing his thing, or when you had a guy like Dennis Rodman roll over in the stands and kick the cameraman in his
cameraman.
leg.
Like, keep
Get
on,
your
bro.
hands off me.
No, he kicked him in the ball.
Kicked him in the
Yeah.
balls. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Or you gonna get a Steven Jackson, Ron Artest thing. You getting the nice players. You getting.
Yeah, I thought he handled
even
it the
though
right
Russ
way.
looks crazy, nice guy. You can tell. Russ is a nice guy. On the court, he's not. But as many altercations as he didn't have with fans.
And he just kind of make that face like, man, if you don't,
Yeah,
get,
if you don't get this
dude out of here,
what
right?
is he doing? Get him
Yeah,
up out of here. And it's
right.
always the white guy. In the finals last year, one of the so-called owners of Golden State pushes. He wouldn't have pushed me. We would have shut that. The game would have been over, man. I'd have clocked out on him, dude. I'm falling in the stands, dude. I'm not trying to fall on this person on purpose. And you push me?
So aggressive.
Do-overs. They would have had a do-over in the finals.
Okay, we got to move to
Gotta move to another something.
We're going to Wimbledon.
Because that right there is an issue. If you don't do something about it, like you got these fans that think they can say whatever they want, jump in your face, and man, you can't do none of that. You can't do none of that. Go to Woodhill and jump in their face when they play
what
basketball.
I
on the court
noticed,
too. They'll scrape you up off the concrete.
because I watched that. Yes, sir. I watched that clip a few times, and the security guard seemed like before Isaiah even got up there, he was like, "These two, they out of here." I like that approach.
Yes.
Because they got to be a little bit more
Yes.
proactive
Yeah.
with these guys that are taunting. I mean, there's a certain degree. Are you a bum? My team better than your team.
That comes with the thing.
Yeah,
but
that's
you
part of
talking
it.
about?
Yeah, you can't do it. You can't be calling people out of their name and all of that.
In Philly, when the fat dude was standing in Russ' face, like, fuck you, man, you better go on about my
you can't do
face,
that.
man.
Yeah.
Come on, go on somewhere, dude.
Yeah, you
Like
can't
for
do
real,
that.
stop.
You can't do that.
Because if I and I'm gonna say something else too. I think the NBA players, it should be some type of insurance thing. So if something does like that happen, I do gotta smack somebody. Let the insurance pay for it. Don't come after my wallet. Because y'all should have protected me as a player. I am an employee at my job, and I shouldn't have to deal with
And
this.
I think that has a lot to do with it too.
You know what I'm saying?
They feel like, okay, number one, 9 times out of 10, you're probably not gonna do anything.
Right.
But if you do, you're loaded.
Yeah.
So I just hit the jackpot.
Exactly.
So I might
You know
take
what
a
I'm
2
saying?
piece.
But
Because
see-
you're only gonna get it. You're not gonna
Yeah.
really scrape
And see,
me.
that's the thing.
I'm
So
gonna take a
they
2.
should
I'm gonna
have-
you
they
going you
should-
opening with a jab. Ain't nobody really opening with the
Yeah. The NBA
I took
players
a combo
should
and I
have
get paid.
like a buffer. Oh, you talking mess? Go whoop on him. He ain't got no
I
money.
was just about to say, yeah, you
He ain't got, this guy that's about to whoop on him. He ain't got no money. So I know what you're about to send him over there.
All of his income is under the table.
It's under the table. He ain't got no money. Who's
He
gonna
is-
sue?
he
You
is
gonna
getting-
watch your mouth at this
he is getting,
at this sporting event.
He is getting,
You know what I'm saying?
He's getting help
But-
from the county for groceries and
man.
stuff. He
That's-
don't have
yeah,
no,
but
no
that-
verifiable income.
And that's the thing. Maybe he picking on Isaiah Thomas because he's little.
I respect what he said.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, hold tight.
Yeah.
With all of that.
Yeah, right. Ain't none of that, man. Ain't
My
nobody got
dude,
time for
I
that.
was just what he said. He was trying to get
Man.
chalupa or something.
Yeah, I don't
Man,
care
you
what
don't
you say.
shut
You
up.
better shut up. Up in these stands running your mouth. Ain't nobody on that, man. It's too much of it going on, man. A whole bunch of weird stuff. Even in football games, you'll never see no black streaker.
Ron, what is wrong with
You
this
don't see
dude?
us doing that.
What is wrong
They
with
do
you,
it.
man?
They jump out there naked. All come on, man. Let's go with the weirdo. That's weirdo.
He's a weirdo. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time for that, man. Act accordingly when you go to the game.
You're not a tough guy.
You're definitely.
But I do want to talk about a tough guy.
Who that? Who?
Zach Randolph.
Zebo, he retired.
Retired.
He retired 2 years ago. I'm tired of when the players do that garbage. I'm glad
thought-
we brought it up. I thought he'd been retired when he got caught with all the
Oh,
bud.
the bud, yeah, in LA.
And was sitting on Sacramento bench for a whole season. Ain't played. Come on, Zebo, you been retired. See, that's kind of messed up because I think Zebo's a Hall of Famer.
No.
Oh my God.
Because he came up in that era.
Let's
He
address
came
it.
up in that era.
Let's look at the numbers.
He came up in
Let's
that
look at
era,
the- Let's look at the
man.
numbers.
Zebo's a Hall of Famer, man.
Let's look at the
He
numbers.
came up in that era.
He has a chance, man.
Everybody has a chance.
No,
Sidney
he don't.
Moncrief had a chance.
Sidney Moncrief deserved to be there. What are you doing? Tristan Thompson ain't got no chance to be no Hall of Famer. He don't have a chance. He don't have a chance.
For the career, 1,116 games,
It's a lot.
16-6,
Mm-hmm.
9 points.
Look at the body of work.
Call it
Go
two
to the grade.
assists.
Hit
Yeah,
the
we
grade.
go-
No.
How
go
many
down.
rebounds?
Hit the grade. Look at the body of work.
9-1.
Read the body of
16
work.
to
off.
9? That's good.
Read the body of work off. No,
I'm talking
it's
about
in
the
the grade.
All-Star. What's All-Stars and stuff?
Oh, just
All
what we
that.
did. What we did.
Yeah.
2-time All-Star. All NBA, I guess, 1 time in 2010
He came in
11.
that era.
And most improved in 03-04.
He'll make it. He'll make it.
Let's look at-
That most improved mean a lot. That's almost like, that's an award for real.
I want to see something. I just
He
want
got some numbers, man.
Yeah, he got numbers. Yeah.
16 to 9, man.
He started off
He can get in all the
He was
fame.
with Portland for what? The hottest minute of them all.
3 points.
But
and
he made
less,
his bones in Memphis, though.
3 points and less than 2
Grindhouse.
2 rebounds. Then 8 and 4, 20 and 10, 19 and 6.
He had like a 7-year stretch.
No, 19 and 10, 18 and 8, 23 and.
he can make
He
it,
just
man.
came up in the wrong
He
era.
was rolling.
He can make it.
He
And
came
he
up in
started
the wrong era.
tapering off in 2011, 2012. The points dipped from 20 down to 11, call it 12, 15, 17, 16, 15, 14. I mean, that's a
Solid-
solid
solid,
career.
yeah.
You know who? Elton Brand. Hall of Famer?
Elton Brand better than him.
Hall of Famer?
None of them better than Larry Nance. And Larry Nance ain't never getting in. Ever. Ever.
He didn't have these numbers though.
Shit.
Larry Nance? And you think Elton's numbers are better than these?
He got a point.
Elton's numbers better here?
No, he got a point. He got a point. Ryan got a point. If Larry Nance,
Larry Nance better than all of them.
I agree.
You think Elton's numbers are better than Zach's?
Yeah, look at.
No, I don't.
We did this.
Because we did the underrated season.
And
but-
that boy had one good season.
No, he had one great season.
One great season, yes. One great season.
My.
And Zebo was doing it on playoff teams.
So
man.
it's very similar.
Zebo a playoff guy.
2-time All-Star, 1 All-NBA.
Came up in the wrong era.
He was All-Rookie, and he was Rookie of the Year. A few less, 100 less games. 10-58, 15-9 on the points, 8.5 on the rebound. So Zebo's numbers are better.
Look at when he had it rolling. Look at the numbers when he had it rolling. Look at those numbers.
He started off with a bang though at 20 though.
Yeah, rookie
It's
of the
probably
year.
similar.
Zebo's
was just in the
Zebo
middle
had
of
to
the
sit
career.
behind somebody named Rasheed.
Zebo's
He had
numbers
to
were in
sit
the middle of
behind
the
nobody.
career, but they're fairly similar as far as what.
Jermaine O'Neal and Zebo.
So,
is a victim of
so
something.
let me just say that at the end of the day, who you taking, Elton Brand or Zebo?
Zebo.
I might.
I'm taking Zebo.
I like Zach.
I'm taking Zach.
I like
his
Elton too.
grittiness.
I like Elton too.
I seen Zach dive on the floor against cats and fight for them balls and
And he was
and
kind of a nasty guy too.
Yeah,
Like he
man.
wasn't too much.
Zebo was meet me outside. Type
Yeah,
shit.
like
What you say?
for real.
On the back.
Yeah, you didn't say nothing about
You said, yeah,
miss no free throw to him.
Right,
'Cause
right.
He'll come up there and turn your lights out.
Yeah. I mean, you getting a lot from both of them.
Larry Nance is 17-8 for the career. 3-time All-Star.
That's just off the top of my head.
3-time All-Star, 3-time All-Defense. 55 from the floor. Let me see what these numbers
I think
are.
they robbing him. 'Cause you said 3 times
But you know what though?
defense.
He only those other guys' numbers
at the
are
consistency.
more gaudy on the points.
Look at this consistency.
He's only over 20 twice.
Look at the consistency.
That was in Phoenix over 20. He wasn't over 20 in Cleveland.
No, those are both Phoenix. Those are the last 2 years in Phoenix.
Yeah.
And technically, did he play the whole year there?
He got traded for KJ.
Yep.
And Mark West.
Yeah, because
2 for 1.
Because KJ wouldn't.
Yeah, those 20s were in Phoenix.
KJ wasn't gonna get up off that bench.
And
With that,
what people
number
don't
25 in
people
front of him.
don't realize is first NBA dunk champ right there.
Yeah.
First NBA dunk champ. Beat Dr. J.
At the end of the day, man, he not in the Hall of Fame, but that does not gonna deter.
No.
if Zebo gonna make it.
Very good player.
Zebo gonna make it.
You think he in?
Zebo gonna
That'd
make it.
be
It might take a
interesting.
while,
It's
gonna take a
that'll be
while.
It
interesting.
took Sidney Moncrief a while.
It'll be
which it
interesting to
shouldn't
see.
have. Very disrespectful.
What about your guy from Golden State?
To Sidney Moncrief.
And your guy from the point guard from Golden State and played with Miami.
It's
Before
very-
he made the
It's
comments.
very disrespectful that Tim Hardaway is not in the Hall of Fame.
Well, we'll be talking about that
talking
real
about
soon.
Timmy, yeah.
Real soon.
We're gonna talk
In the
about
next
Timmy.
couple of weeks, we'll talk about him.
Yeah.
We got a planned
yeah.
show for Mr. Hardaway Senior.
Yeah.
But he did that to himself, though.
Hardaway
Yeah,
Senior.
he
We'll
may-
get into
yeah,
it.
okay.
We'll dig in. We won't do it today. We'll dig in.
It's just his
we got
opinion, man.
we got
Yeah.
something special for
They keep
Mr.
butchering people.
You
Hardaway.
didn't believe me when I told you. I was
Mr.
like,
Hardaway
hey, man,
Senior.
you call me back. Look at the YouTube. You call me back.
Yeah.
Well, listen.
Yes.
This is RDR. This was our weekend review. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Do us a favor. See that button right over there? Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you tune in for special content like this. We'll be doing our weekend reviews. You'll see some clips from the podcast. Make sure you go over to the podcast, whether it's on Spreaker, Spotify, Apple, Google, Deezer, all of that stuff, iHeartRadio,
Yeah.
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Subscribe to the podcast as well. You'll get notifications when the show comes out. It debuts typically on Fridays at noon, so you'll get new content from us. Tune in wherever you are, whatever you're doing, share it with your friends. RDR Talking Numbers. Live well, laugh often, love much.
Peace.
Talk to you soon.